Part 3, boys. Little late, but busy week. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to some more failed run towards Gladiator, Red Hunter, and Resto Shaman versus a pretty decent comp, I would say. Cleans Dispel for the Wyvern, Imp Dispel for the Traps or Hodges, Grounding as well. That comp is really good, and it has super high burst. The only thing is, we have a Crusade Wings Ret hitting a Warlock. And if the trap ain't gonna get dispelled, the Warlock's gonna die, and the link was off, so victory, boys. Yeah, this was a fun game, like, they didn't really have enough pressure, but we did drop a lot, so yeah. Another game, it's actually weird. Like, I don't understand why they would choose to go Prot Warrior instead of like Prot Paladin. We faced a Prot Paladin Warrior Arms Warrior team. I think it was with a priest as well on two 750 or so, and like they just trained me, and I couldn't do anything. They just ran at me, just ran at me all the entire time. I ghost was around, like try to heal whenever I could, and didn't matter. Like eventually they will get a stun into silence, which Red won't have the spell. I won't have trinket, or I don't. I actually don't remember if I played relentless or not. Anyway, in this case, we pretty much just trained Red because he takes decent amount of damage. I did purge a lot, so now I'm gonna go for a drink since they're all pushing in there. My Red still has bubble. The hunter is pretty healthy. He has turtle still, has trinket, so we should be good. Like I have mana. I pretty much didn't help at all, and the priest got kicked on his penance, and the other guy just died. Like half of that game, I did nothing. So that was a nice win. And this team, like, dude, so many destros. I think at least one out of three games was with a Destro Warlock. So many Destros. Like, I think we face more Destro Warlock teams than RMPs. Like, probably 50% more. Even, probably even more. Anyway, now we're trying to just survive basically. Like the Warlock used wall, he got bopped, he did a lot of damage. That was Incarn as well. And now we have to recover. I did use my Ascendant, so my heals now are kind of weak. I mean, not enough of AoE healing basically, so I just have to try and cast a lot. I did get kicked by the feral there, but it's good. Doesn't really matter. We did get another sack out of the Holy Paladin, which also is good. I could have ghost with this. I don't think I saw the repentance when he was casting it, but I shouldn't be on a global. Like I just got repentance, but he gave me a gap there, so I think I had time to press my repentance there, my ghost wolf there, so he can't repentance. Um, I think that was a little mistake from my part, but we still got a lot of cooldowns. My red bubbles got forced, but we also forced the Holy Paladin bubbles, and he's really out of mana. Now I'm gonna just link this because the hunter had no trinket, so we should just be safe and not die instantly. We got a full trap. I got half feared. Maybe I can get a hex off the trap. Maybe I'm gonna go for it now or not. He's gonna get full hosh. Nice. We did communicate there probably. DR hex, and that DR hex was for a reason. For the feral to get out of form and forcing the sack on him. So he had no sack for the warlock. And we instantly switch it on the warlock and he just died. And that's how it goes when the Holy Paladin uses a big cooldown on one target. You just switch, you either switch on the Holy Paladin on or on the other DPS, and it works very well. This team, I'm not sure what they were doing. I think they were trying to survive, but they were all stacked against the red and the hunter, and they were both cleaving super hard, and they were all dying in the same time. So that was a weird game, I'd say. Gave us a really fast win, which thank you, I guess. Nothing much to say in this game. Like they stacked up, and just that's the reason they died, basically. The shaman could have easily stayed down, and like the red and the warlock could stay on the edge, and nothing would happen. Like for at least like 5 minutes. Another in, I'd say this comp is quite good. Like the double demon hunter resto druid. The only we are kind of a counter to them because they can't really kill me. They can't really kill the red. Actually, I think their only target is a red, because they only have to go through bubble and CC me. Like if they get a kick on my cast and then imprison and like double meta on the red, I think that's gonna be bubble, because the red can't really run from the demon hunters, right? But the issue with that is that hunter has a lot of pills. Like if Hunter gets the Wyvern on the Resto Druid and then maybe double knock on the Demon Hunters, or even a trapping one of the Demon Hunters, then well, we're gonna be in a really good spot, right? So yeah, they can't really do much. So they were keep facing us. I think they were winning a lot of other teams because whenever we faced them, they were around the same MMR or even higher sometimes. So I guess we did farm them. We faced them like 4 or 5 times and we never lost. But they can't really do anything. Like because of the Wyvern and the damage we have, I guess they can do something. They need to LOS, and then I guess the game is too boring for them and they don't want to do that. But I think that's the only play, or actually the only way for them to win, and for us to win is just train a demon hunter until he doesn't have any trinket and he's gonna die in the stun, while the rest of the druid is in a wyvern. And I guess the rest of the druid could technically just LOS every wyvern, but I was always trying to drag the demon hunters away from the pillar of the druid, so he has to come out to heal, which sometimes happens, sometimes didn't happen. Now, for example, I should move again. I should go in the left side of the map. Like now, I should go backwards and give my hunter the possibility to wyvern. But we do get the adapt with the Hoj, which is also really good. Like every Hoj is basically the trinket from the druid, and then it's like full guaranteed CC on the druid. Which I'm not sure if wyvern was a good solution, like adapt was a good solution versus red hunter. I guess yeah, it could be like instead of sitting way more CC, you would sit less. But maybe still relentless in the end would still be better. I'm not exactly sure. Another thing that I think the Demon Hunter should have played, they should have went for Fell Barrage both. I think the Demon Hunter DC'd there, like I didn't even notice until now. Yeah, he DC'd for sure. I'm sorry about this game, guys. I didn't realize. Anyway, we did face them again countless times, and nothing different happened. Like they probably didn't play Adapt anymore, but they still lost. So like now them again, different map. I'm not actually sure who's getting advantage by this map. Like this is a good map for the red, but this is a good map for the demon hunters as well. I'm just gonna totem this, like no reason to run, cause they can just chase you. And my roots, they can dispel the roots themselves as well. I'm just gonna get out of the darkness, so he's in trouble. He did get Barskin overlap with the blur, but he was really down, and he's still gonna die. Sadly, he can't really. I mean, yeah, he just has to kite. That's the thing. If he doesn't kite, if he stays in LOS with Hunter, Hunter just destroys. Hunters do have a lot of damage. Like I don't know. Look at this game, purging almost every global. Please, oh. If I would have gotten that temporal, would have been so good. But still, having electrocute versus arcane mages, I think it's super good. Actually, like the priest was sitting there, he couldn't bring suppression, he couldn't do anything because the mage was LOSing him, and he didn't even block. So I guess he was calling for the block, and the mage just flopped. So yeah, that was interesting. Yeah. Although many of these teams that we faced they got glad and we didn't. Feels bad, man. Like all of these wins, or most of them, um, yeah, they still went up and we basically stayed the same. Feels bad, man. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, we'll you soon. See you soon, aka tomorrow, or maybe even 2 videos today. I'll see. Bye bye, and don't forget to subscribe. See ya.